API folder. In API folder, you open the CMD.
Okay, sir. CMD I opened.
Right here, code space dot enter. VS Code will open.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It opened. Code dot space I entered and VS opened.
After that, go to the index.html file. In index.html file, here. In index.html file,
Yes, sir.
do the right click.
Okay. Now open with live server.
Open with the live server.
Okay. Now it's working, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so this is the file. And on click, your content should come here. That was happening, right? Remaining other pages are ready. Those pages are running. So once you have seen the flow, it was your responsibility to complete the remaining task. So there I have given the one example of home and one example of which one about. It was static pages. So you can do copy paste function and change the file name. File should be there in the folder. It will work. Okay. Next important points is the next example, that how to read the data from some other server and generate the output and display inside the page. So now another file, give the file name, call index2.html, create another file, the second file is ready, index2.html. Under the index2.html file, we can take the copy of index1. We can take the copy of index1. Copy of index1. right? After that, the functions what we have written here, function you can remove now. We can write other function. We can go here and we can write here call a script src equal to my api.js as a external javascript. HTML will be clean and JavaScript code will be clean separate. The script src api.js file script close. Now here is a function one. Let's change that to get user. Get user. Change here for user list. User list. Write another function called get product. Right here for product list. Next call get comment list. Comment list. Next call comment list. Get car list. Save this. Okay, hope ready. Create this file myapi.js. Myapi.js. Under myapi.js, myapi.js file. What is the first function? Get user. Write a function called get user. Image equal to Which one? User list is working. Document dot get element by ID container dot inner HTML equal to write remaining 3 more function. What are those? Get product, get comment, get car. Get product, get comment, get car. Comment, comment list, get product, product list is working, get car list is working. Then index 2 you will run through the live server. You can reduce one step fine, and reduce one step. Index 2 file. Same way, index 1 is running. Manually you can change here index 2, or you can do the live server. Right click live server, run with the live server, index 2, comment list, product list, user list, and then car list. Whichever the link we click, the data is okay. Uploading. In this file, what will happen? Data will come from the backend, some other server. So if the data is going to come from some other server, it will take some time to load. User will click on link, request will go, data will come, processing will happen. By then it will take some time. User will feel like I have not clicked or what. User will click once, and if it will take some time to process the data, even you will feel it was clicked or not. Huh? What you will do? He will click again. It was clicked actually. Your processing was going on. Server is only one. Like you, so many users are accessing the data. So your process is under the queue. User will feel like it was not clicked. Let me click again. So again he will click. Again will go under the process. So indirectly, how many requests will go to server? So many people, so many clicks will happen, and server will feel like this user is look like he is in busy schedule. He want the output soon. Server will be in the trouble. Server has to handle a lot of requests. Okay. So some kind of concept is in the backend that is called connection pooling. Server will be slow. Okay. So those is the next level to understand what we are going to do in JavaScript. As soon as you click on a button, right, definitely data will come. Before data should come, as soon as you do the click, the message will change in the page. It will say, please wait processing. So user will feel, oh, click was happened. It is saying to wait for some time. Let's do that first. Okay. Write a function, or even the Gmail once you log in, it will show no loading. After some time data will come. What is that? Because the server is processing a request like you, lot of people are there. Processes are in the queue. Data is loading from the backend. By then, user should not feel like I've clicked or not or what is happening. We have to busy to user as well. Okay, we need to give them meaningful message. So we are writing a function where loading. Function name itself is given as a loading. Inside that loading, we can write exact this line. Copy and paste here. Copy this content. Please wait loading. Wait. Please wait loading. Okay, hope done. Now loading function we are going to call here. In beginning of each function, the loading has to call. In beginning of each function, loading has to call. Loading has to call. Hope written. Come to the browser. If you click any link, it's happening quickly, right? It's happening quickly. Please loading is not coming. Please wait, loading is not coming because you have not called any backend URL, so it's a fast. As soon as you click, please loading is coming, but after that, it's getting replaced by the new content. So please loading will also come. Don't worry. Let's come now under the first function. Under the first function that is called get user. Delete these two lines. Okay, and use here now function called fetch. Function called fetch. Fetch function need a URL. We will give that. After that, we will call the dot then function. Inside that, we will use as a response. After that, we will do here response dot JSON. Response.json, because now it is going to read the data from server where the data will come in JSON format. Yesterday you have read the HTML file. There was the data in HTML format, but now it is going to bring the data from other source and that data will be in the JSON format. So here what you have to use? JSON function. Okay, come now. Dot then user array. User array. E-double-R-A-Y. User array. Fire method. Come down. Write a alert here. Call user array dot length. User array dot length. User array dot length. Now write it. After that, I will give you the URL. You can try that. Okay, let me give you the URL. URL is here. Internet is required. System must get connected through internet. You can use this URL. I have sent you in the chat. You can type it. https://placeholder json placeholder.tpcode.com/users. Type this URL. After that, open this URL in your browser directly. You will come to know what will come in that. First to write it. After writing, go to the browser. Run this URL directly. Which URL? This URL. You will come to know what will come in that. 10 records. Open this and check in browser also. Open this. Paste in browser. This is the data. This is in the form of array, multi-dimensional array. This is one array. This is the second array. This is the third array. Right? So this is in the form of which format? JSON format. So using the JSON function, we have converted into JSON array. JSON array. Okay. Now after conversion in the JSON array, JSON object you can say. After converting to JSON object, again another then function is converting into normal array. And after that we are able to find the length of that. Total length, how many? 10 or more than that? Total length will be 10 only. How many length? Length is how many? 10. Length will be 10 only because total records are 10 in that. See, once we go here, click on user list. Please wait loading, and then after some time it will say how much? 10. Please wait loading. After some time it will come as a 10. Now come to that function. Okay, see here you can see inside this array JSON what are the things are coming? Name, username, and email address. Many things are inside. It's a nested array. Okay, array inside array. So first we'll print the name, email, and few details. We'll get to know how it is coming. So go here, remove this length. And in the beginning only, create a variable data equal to h2 or maybe h1 user list from server. Close the H1. User list from the server, close the H1. Now, here you will start the map function. Data equal to data plus. Open a div. Close the div. Close the div. Data equal to data plus. Open the H3. Oh, but we have to use the map function first. Close the H3. User array dot map. User comma index. Return. Inside you can add this data completely. So return why we wrote because it is not React. It is not a React code. In React we have to write return. Here we have to do concatenation directly. So we remove that return part. Put data equal to data plus. Return is not required. You will write here user dot name next td phone number. It should be in the p tag. Okay, hope ready. Check now. If you click on button, first link, list of users will come here. Many users will come. 10 users details and phone number. Name and phone number of 10 users. Name and yes, you can reply once if your data comes. Internet is there. If there is console, we don't have to network. Getting the rest. Take in console. Open here and put a semicolon here. Hit semicolon. Now, we not after that. You get it. Problem is in your code. Eta plus equal to three not for here. Document dot getting by ID. Inner container. So now, uncaught in promise error invalid string length. My array dot map. My loop is not running. So that doesn't DI. use any one syntax, first one or second one. Use either first syntax or second, any one. Okay, check now. I'm not coming. Okay, hope ready. Now let's come loading. Okay, next after that, go for this class division. Write a class equal to maybe any class called 3 block. 3 block. We can display 3 block in one line. Some CSS we can apply. We have already one file style.css file. In that we can write a class called 3 block, where 33% and float left. All will come in one line, one. In one line, 3 elements will come. Okay, so come to the CSS file. In CSS file, okay, in CSS file, we can go to the this class, 3 block class, 3 block class. We can write there width 33% or 31% or 30% you can give. Huh? Where? Which name? Here. Write some notes here. Yes, 29%, 0.33%. After that, with okay, so you can change the class, no problem. Block 3 you can do. Block 3. Block 3. That is the error in the term of no. Let's try it. It should work. Okay, block 3. Block 3. Okay, VS code is saying error because according to their rule regulation, according to VS code rule regulation, it is the error. Okay, but ID can be number also and class anything. With 29.33%, adding 1%, margin 1%. Colon left. It is a class, no? Check now this work or not. Hmm? Not getting apply. Block 3. Block 3 नहीं, हमने उल्टा कर दिया. 3 block. So here in CSS what we are written, class equal to block 3. Okay, here we wrote. Okay, wait. This is not getting applied. Okay, ID can be that. The class is showing that block 3. Here in app.js file, block 3 we can write. And we can sequence. Get apply or not. Block 3 can say hello. Yeah, tell me. बोलिए. ठीक है. तो 22 वेबसाइट है और अपने यहाँ जो है ना, अच्छा आप सॉफ्टवेयर की कंपनी है क्या आपका? तो आप मेरे यहाँ से ये रिसोर्स क्यों नहीं हायर कर लेते हो? जैसे मान लीजिए कि आपको PHP डेवलपर हायर करना हो, UI डेवलपर हायर करना हो, एंगुलर डेवलपर, रिएक्ट डेवलपर, तो सब मेरे यहाँ है, बहुत सारा है, 200-300 लोग हैं. नहीं चाहिए तो कौन डेवलप करता है आपका वेबसाइट? वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि डेवलपर जो हो तो छोड़ के जाएगा एक दिन, राइट? तो जब छोड़ के जाएगा तो हमको कॉल कीजिएगा, हम लोग का ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है, यहाँ पे बहुत लोग मिलते हैं, तो आपको मिल जाएगा फ्री में. मतलब काम फ्री में नहीं करेगा, कंसल्टेंट चार्ज फ्री होगा, ठीक है, लेकिन उसको हायर करने के बाद आपको सैलरी कैसा देना. कहाँ कंपनी है आपका? अच्छा, मुंबई. नो प्रॉब्लम, फ्यूचर में जब डेवलपर हायर करना हो तो बताइएगा, हेल्प कराने. ओके, थैंक यू. Okay, for coming, how many are in one line? One lines are 3. Main width, which width? This is going down, that is not that problem, that is a different problem. Now suppose you change mean height 800, tomorrow there will be 2000 user here, then how much will change? That is not permanent solution. I'll give you the permanent solution. Come to the CSS file and write a class called ID, anything you can write, has clear block. Write inside clear colon both. Clear block, inside you can write clear colon both. We will give now. Write CSS, no? CSS is written. Now come to HTML. Hope CSS is written. Clear colon both. Clear block. Clear block. CSS. There we wrote clear colon both. Now what would be the use of this clear both? Whenever you write the float left, overlapping will happen. Okay, so at the end of the user list, you have to call this class. Call it a ID call clear block. How to do that? Come to your JavaScript file. In JavaScript file, at last, once the loop will get finished, in the same data list variable, you can append one more variable. data equal to data plus open the div, open the div and close the div open div close. And for this div you can write call class equal to clear block, not class, it was id, correct? Id equal to clear block. You will find now overlapping will not happen. Now overlapping is gone or is still happening? That should not be overlapping now, because at the end of the navigation, see, that was happening because of float left. Okay. Mm. Mm. Display flags if you use, no need to use clear book. Display flags you have to write for container, not for this division. Display flags we have to write for the parent tag. So here, which one is the parent tag? Container under the index2.html file. You have a division called container. For that, you have to write the display flags. Then it will come. Both options are there. You can use it. Okay, so data is loading. Now let's come. We will write one more example and we will understand whether that will work or not. Okay, next URL. Let's go ahead. Next URL we need to write next function. What is the next function? Get comment. Get comment is the next function. So let's go to the get comment function and remove this all. Okay. In get comment function, you can paste everything similar. We have to change the URL. First, to copy everything from get user and paste under the get comment. Copy from the get user and paste under the get comment. Okay. copy from the get user and paste under the get comment. Paste under the get comment. After pasting under the get comments, change here comment list from server. COMMENT comment list from server. Change that heading comment list from server. So we added code. Now here instead of users, change it comments. 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 Array let it be same. Array no need to change. Here instead of name, you will change as a body. BODY. Okay. Okay, hold on. Instead of phone, you change as a body. Because that body property is coming from the server. You can open that URL and check directly. Body property is coming from the server. So I kept one paragraph and body. Everything let it be same. Don't modify anything. Only change this one. Here body and here URL. In URL change as a comments and below you change as a body. Comments and below you change as a body. Okay, ready? Comment list from the server. Next, after that, let's go to the browser and click on which is the next function? Get comments. Click on get comments. Please wait loading. 500 comments will come here. 500 comments will come here. 500 comments will come. User will be 10 only, but comment will say please wait loading. After some time, it will come how much? 500 comments. Yes. Check now. Okay, working. Now one more URL I will give you for the car purpose. That is your task. Okay, car list. Yes, I will share the link first. Then after that, if this is the car list URL, you can take photo also. A small word only, and from that car list, model and price. Two things you have to display. Model and price. How you have done for the first one. Name and phone. Similar way, model and price. This is the URL. HTTPS I'll apply here. You can apply HTTPS. Firstinquiry.com API car.php URL. This will give you the data in JSON format. In that there will be price and model. You can open directly and check price and model, MODEL. So you need to display price on the top and model in the bottom. Many are there. Okay, price, model, version, category. So whichever you feel comfortable, you display that. That is one small homework for you. Some more API we have, we will implement tomorrow. We will create a JSON server. From there, we'll read the data. Coming. Okay, one person posted in the group, I guess. Not car name, model, MODEL, model and price. Many are there, whatever you want, you can print it. Like how you are printing the name and phone. Similar way, here you can print model, price, category, and some more you can see. Version, fuel type, many are there. Okay. Tomorrow will work. Comment is coming now. Product will set up our own server tomorrow. For product purpose, we will create our own server. And in that server, we'll store the data. We will start the server and then from there we'll read the data. Okay, so hope we got the URL.